trifling. Do you know what trifling means?
I know what a trifling hoe is.
You trifling hoe. No.
Wait, I guess I don't know what trifling means.
This means you're nasty, no good hoe.
Okay.
All right. We should be good. All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. I know you see.
Somehow
You ready?
The world will change for me and be so wonderful.
Are you trying to use this?
Boom, boom, boom.
Live life, breathe air. You trying to use that?
It doesn't matter.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Welcome to Chronically Online with Ryan and Chauncey. I'm Ryan.
I'm Chauncey.
And this is episode
6.
6 already?
Already.
Oh my God. Congratulations to us.
What up, fuck niggas?
Okay. You just want to address the elephant in the room? Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors?
Man.
Look, he already thinks he's cooler. Look how he's talking.
Hey, man, what are you
You're
talking
not that
about,
guy.
Bro? What are you talking about? I am that guy.
You haven't been that guy the last 5 episodes.
Man, I just wanted to switch something up. Why you? Yo, hold on.
Just a question.
Why are you
Look, now you're back to Chauncey.
Why are you coming after me?
No, I was just curious.
Anyways.
Tell me about how's your week been?
Dude, well, first of all, I was sick all last week. I don't know what I got. I was dog sick, like literally. I mean, throwing up, diarrhea, whatever I had.
If you had a whole stuff was coming out of it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Literally. It was nasty stuff. Other than that, I didn't do much. Didn't do too much.
There's not much you can do when you're sick.
I know it.
Caught up on some TV?
I did.
That's about all you can do.
I did.
What did you catch up on?
Well, actually, believe it or not, I spent most of the time just watching YouTube the whole time.
Yeah. I've been begging him to watch Severance for I don't know how long.
And I did get through the first 30 minutes.
He comes to work telling me about all this stuff he started watching, catching up. I'm like, oh, so did you watch Severance? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, tell me about it. He describes the first 10 minutes of episode 1. And
it was like 30 minutes.
And then I start accusing him of not really watching it. Then he tells me he didn't even finish the first episode. So,
whatever.
You wasted an opportunity to binge 2 seasons. Because, I mean, what else are you going to do?
It's 2 seasons?
Yeah. Second season just finished.
Oh, I thought it was the first season.
Mm-mm.
How long have you been watching the show?
I just started. I started while season 2 was airing so that I could finish season 2 by the time it finished.
So did the show just get big?
Yeah, it blew up.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying.
They do that.
Anyways. Did you do much or no?
No, not really.
Good. Well, I'm guessing y'all wondering why we have these cards right here. We thought it would be fun if we played a game as we're having a conversation. So if any of you ever played 5-second rule.
I have not played it.
All right. So this is how we're going to play it. So as we're...
Is that you?
No, that ain't me.
That's not me.
My shit on Do Not Disturb.
Mine is too. Is your iPad?
Yeah.
All right.
Everything syncs up because know that Apple community.
Yeah.
I don't know about yours. Oh.
Yeah, Apple. Okay. I'm just like you.
All right. Well,
it is you. Me. I see him popping.
It is me. It's me.
Yeah, it doesn't sync up, does it?
My bad.
It's that 12-year-old laptop.
Hey, it's still running though.
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, how we play this game is basically you get 5 seconds. We're going to pull out a card at a random time, going back and forth. And if you say everything, if you achieve the goal on the card, you get the card. And at the end, we'll count the tally and we'll finish off. And we'll see who had the most cards.
Do we do both sides or just the gray side?
You can do whatever side you want. You can do the blue side.
But are we only doing it once per card?
Yeah. Once per card. All right.
Works for me.
All right.
You got anything you want to talk about?
Dude, you see the Switch 2 is coming out?
I did see that.
What do you think about it? I mean, it's supposed to have 4K on it now.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah, and the
120 frames?
yep,
That's crazy.
4K 120.
Dude, it's gonna have Elden Ring and Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but the only thing is that you're gonna have to pay $80 for a game.
Yeah, that's
For a basic ass game, it's $80.
I was upset when I heard about that.
It's highway robbery.
I just don't think Nintendo should be the one, because that had to be coming eventually, right?
Yes,
They've been
100%.
$60 since before I can remember.
Yeah, and
now they're like 70 for an average game. It seems like.
Yeah, I just.
But Nintendo,
yeah, coming from
they
Nintendo,
got no business starting that.
Yeah, I don't think that Nintendo should be the one who starts bringing in those games.
Like the price of 5 games could buy you a Nintendo Switch too.
Right.
It's like $450.
Yeah.
Not now, maybe because of the.
Yeah. Well, when I got my my Nintendo OLED one, that one, the retail price was $500 or like
Really?
$4 something for it. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, it's not a bad price. I mean, compared to that seems to be the average console price.
And the thing is, I'm not even worried about the game, like the console price. It's just the games itself. Like,
yeah, I'm not.
well, the thing is, it's $80 for the digital version.
Mm-hmm.
The physical copy's even more.
Yeah, that's what's wild.
And you still have to download it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense to me.
No, not at all. So I don't know.
$80 for like Mario Kart.
Yeah, they lost me. They are bringing the new Mario Kart though. They're releasing that with it as well. So I have the most recent one on my new Switch, on my Switch that I have, but this new Switch is supposed to have the most recent, like the newest one that they're dropping. They're dropping it when they drop the Switch, I think. I could be wrong, but who knows?
They said because Trump just did all these new tariffs on everybody. And they delayed the pre-orders for the Switch 2 because of the tariffs. And they're saying that unless something changes, it could be up in the price by almost $100.
Yeah, they lost me. I already decided I'm not going to get it, but
I wasn't going to get it anyways because I haven't had a Nintendo console since the Wii.
see, I love Nintendo because I like Mario, I like Sonic, I like all the Sega games,
Yeah.
I like Donkey Kong, I like playing those games like that, but not the price of $100 for each game.
No.
I think that's just a rip.
The only games worth that are like games you play for years and years. Like people still playing Grand Theft Auto 5. People still playing Skyrim. Still playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Like,
dude,
that makes sense dropping $100 on something like that.
Can you believe that we're about to get we've done had what? How many consoles have we had before GTA 6?
Well, that was announced back.
360, right?
Yeah, it came out in 2013.
GTA
so we were
5
on the 360
and PlayStation
right before
3.
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We have the
Still-
Xbox One and PlayStation 4. We have the Pros and like the Slims and like the Elite versions and all the 1X and 1Xs and PlayStation
wild.
5 and Series X and Series X.
well, dude, Skyrim came out in 2011, I think.
Yeah, it came out a long time ago.
People still play that. Like, I used until the PlayStation 5, I bought Skyrim on every console I had and PC. I bought it for everything.
Yeah.
And they announced the sequel in 2018. It's
Oblivion?
No. I forget. I don't know if they even.
No, because Oblivion didn't come out in 2018. I had
Oblivion
Oblivion.
was before the Skyrim.
Yeah.
I don't think they gave it a name. They just teased Elder Scrolls 6. But that was 2018 and not a peep since. So I don't know what they're doing.
All right. If any of y'all in the gaming community, please
I'll drop $100 on it, though.
let us know what it is when they're coming out. Because I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see that Morgan Wallen walked out on Saturday Night Live? This is probably a little late, but
Yeah, I saw it.
why'd you think he walked out?
Maybe I just don't know anything because I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
I didn't think it was that
I
big of a deal
watched
either,
it.
but apparently everyone was making
He
a big
like
deal about it.
shook hands, hugged, and then walked off the set.
Yeah.
And I guess you're supposed to sit there for a second and wave at the camera. I don't know. I think what made it blow up is after that he took a picture, posted it on his story, like getting on his plane that said "Get me back to God's country" or something like that.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. I guess he doesn't like New York City.
Gotcha. Where's he from?
I have no idea. I don't know where he lives. I would guess like Nashville or something.
Okay.
No way to find out either.
Name 3 streaming services.
Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu.
Oh,
Easy.
All right.
You didn't even have time to start the timer.
All right, you get that card.
Thank you.
Don't put it in your same card.
I'm not
in your
gonna.
pile.
I got my pile right here.
Um,
So,
What?
did you see the return of the dire wolf? What you know about a dire wolf?
Well, I know they got extinct like 10,000 years ago.
You remember that?
No, I don't remember when they got extinct, Ryan.
No. I saw him on Game of Thrones. That's how I know what a dire wolf is. Because the
Dire
Starks
wolves,
had them.
dire wolves they're huge, right? They're like massive, right?
I don't know. They weren't huge on the show. They looked like a regular wolf.
No,
They're
no,
just
no,
like
no,
white.
No. They're huge, apparently. I heard they're like dire wolves, like back in like the prehistoric time. I thought they were huge.
I don't know. I don't know how big they're supposed to get, but I guess they're not like a pure dire wolf because they had to breed them with a gray wolf.
So,
But it's like the closest we have an extinct species.
so
Like
From
it's
what
mostly dire wolf.
from what I read about it, it seems like that the dire. So what they did was they took the DNA of whatever, like I guess the bone or whatever they have of a dire wolf. They took the DNA from that. They spliced it with a gray wolf, and the reason why it was a gray wolf was because 95% of a gray wolf's DNA is compatible to a dire wolf's DNA. So what they did was they took this, they spliced it, they put it inside an embryo, and then they basically organically grew, not organically, but they orchestrated a birth of a dire of 3 dire.
It's cool.
2 of them are 6 months old, and another one is a 3-month-old.
Yeah, and they named it Khaleesi, which doesn't make sense because Khaleesi is a Targaryen. They should have named it after a Stark. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because Khaleesi's a Targaryen. They don't have dire wolves. The Starks do.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Are these families?
Yeah.
Like Khaleesi's and the.
No, Khaleesi's a Targaryen.
Is this a person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Khaleesi.
It's the girl with the white hair and the dragons.
Oh yeah, I like her.
She doesn't have dire wolves.
I like her. I ain't never seen the show, but I like her.
I like her too.
She's cute. Okay. No, but dude, I think it's crazy because we're sitting here. They're talking about bringing back. They've successfully brought back these dire wolves, and now they're talking about bringing back these mammoths.
Yeah, I think mammoths are next.
How do you bring back all of this stuff, but yet you have found a cure for cancer? You mean to tell me
we got our priorities?
We live in a world.
We got too many humans. Might as well let the cancer go crazy. But we need mammoths, baby.
We live in a world where we can bring back prehistoric animals, but we cannot solve the cure for cancer.
I think we have.
We have it. There's no way we have it.
We want to make some money from it.
We have it. You got to make some money from it.
Dude, mammoths. Imagine how cool it'll be. Mammoths. They're huge.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think they'll just die off again.
I mean, I guess eventually, but I want to see one.
Where are you going to see it at? Do you think they're going to put it in a zoo?
Probably.
No, they're not.
Hopefully, yeah, they will. Why wouldn't they?
I guess that would
if
be
they make enough of them, maybe not the first one, but if they make enough of them, because they're talking about there were like 3 animals on their top priority list, which was woolly mammoths, Tasmanian tigers, and the dodo bird, is what I heard. I don't know anything about a dodo bird except from Ice Age.
Yeah.
Because they were all just killing themselves. It's kind of funny.
Right.
But yeah, I'm pumped for No way. No way. Name 3 endangered species.
Oh shit. A mammoth, a polar
Wait.
bear. No, it's endangered now. Fuck that. It's endangered. A mammoth, polar bear.
It's extinct.
No, that's
You
crazy.
already lost.
Mammoth, saber-tooth tiger. Wait.
That's extinct too. I'll be honest. I don't know if I could name. Let me think. We got polar bears. We got.
Polar bears, panda bears, and tigers.
Aren't bald eagles endangered?
Yeah, they're on the.
Yeah, tigers. Well, you lost, so I'll put this on the discarded pile. That's crazy. I swear I didn't see that and decide to bring up that topic.
Wild. That's wild. So you
Why?
guys get the gist of the game. If I
You'll-
get him, he'll give me the card, and if he gets him, I'll give him the card.
And we already know I'm gonna win.
AI, dude.
Yeah.
It passed the Turing test.
Yeah. I know people are. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that.
So,
And I didn't know that movie was about that guy.
which movie?
I've never seen it. The Imitation Game.
Oh yeah,
That's the guy.
yeah. Yes.
Do you want to tell him what the Turing test is?
Yeah. So let me look it up because I explained it to him earlier. So essentially, it was created. The Turing test was originally called the Imitation Game by Alan Turing. It was created in 1949. It's a test of it tests machines of their ability. It tests the machine's ability to exhibit intelligence behaviors equivalent to that of a human. In the test, a human evaluator judges a test transcript of a natural language conversation between a human and a machine. So basically, it passing means that basically they say that it's equivalent, if not smarter, than the average human.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see people saying that means they're like a sentient being, but that's not true. Because we programmed it to, like, it can't form its own original thoughts.
Why not? It's artificial intelligence. I mean, if you set the program to do, if you set it to like say you set like you're programming this thing to have basically a mind of its own, what makes you think that it wouldn't?
It's not its own person.
Organically generate something.
I
I'm not saying
don't know
happen,
either. It
but
just
like,
doesn't make sense because it's been programmed.
But that's how all those movies start too.
Yeah.
They always it's programmed. It won't do this. It won't do that. And did you see the muscular skeleton that they had?
No.
There's a muscular it's like a muscular skeletal android that they have that's strung up, and they basically want to put the mind of an AI inside this android. And it has muscle, it has feet, but it's all like made out of just like material from the earth, so like metals and
I don't think they would choose to be like human form if they could. Like, we're not flawless. There's got to be a better design for them. I wonder what they would come up with.
I don't know. My thought of it'll just be like an Ultron.
Yeah.
I get scared because if you have something that smart, what's stopping it from accessing nuclear codes? You know what I mean? Like, we say that it'll never have it'll never be able to get this or get that or be this.
Would you want one in charge?
No.
Why not?
An android in charge.
Yeah. Because
something that's not
we can't
real
guarantee
in charge.
We can't guarantee that they're like gonna turn evil, but we can't if you put one in charge, it doesn't have like human emotion behind it. Like, dude in North Korea always threatened to nuke us. Freaking Putin, freaking Trump, people with egos.
Yeah.
If it's programmed to do what's best for humanity, which could also be bad, I don't know. Because then you kind of put empathy out the window if its only goal is to do what's best for humanity.
But see, isn't that...
Because what if what's best for humanity is to destroy a third of humankind because of overpopulation?
Exactly. So then
But you wouldn't have insider trading. You wouldn't have all this freaking.
you wouldn't have insider anything. I just don't know how you would manage something that's as smart as you,
I don't think
if
you
not
could.
smarter, without there being repercussions. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's scary. I feel like that's just you're open. I feel like you open Pandora's box and now you can't. There's no way to get out of it. Like,
Yeah, once you give them control over you, you can't really take it back.
yeah. Because eventually it's gonna develop some sense of, all right, I am smarter than everything around me. Like every person, animal, plant, I am smarter than. I can manipulate anything that I choose to, not just like by like physically like taking like in the android's body, but like I can manipulate anything. Like if I decide I want to mindlessly, just with a thought of my brain, wire me $100,000 from this bank to this bank, or this offshore account to this offshore account. I could do that with the thought of my brain. Well, the AI,
Yeah.
the android, like that's a dangerous weapon that you have, and that's what it ultimately that's what it is. It's a weapon. AI is a weapon. You could, and granted, like we see like Chat GPT and like Twitter has one. What's it called?
Grok.
Grok.
I've never messed with that
I
one.
never mess with it either.
I like
But
ChatGPT though.
what's the if those and those are like I feel like those are like base level like those are like base level AI like
I mean, yeah, if they're available to the public, then there's got to be better versions. Dude, freaking China, I guess, is kicking our butt with like what's it called? DeepSeek, I think.
mm-hmm.
They call it like it was like a Tony Stark story cuz they made a better version of ChatGPT with like a like a small percentage of the budget that we put into ChatGPT.
Are they with
Like,
Google?
no, I think it's its own thing. It's
Okay.
Chinese, but
Okay.
the it's like they built it out of nothing essentially, but made it more efficient than ChatGPT. But it kind of blew stuff up when they released it.
It says this thing. I just looked up China's AI, and it says China is rapidly advancing in AI, aiming to become a global leader by 2030 with significant investments in research developments and open source AI model and focus on AI driven industry innovations.
It's kind of like the new nuclear race, like back when we were trying to be the first to build the atom bomb. Because once you're first, you drop a couple bombs, show them, hey, we figured it out, so everybody settled down.
Yeah, it says
Like the first one with the best AI controls everything.
right. It says that Chinese AI chatbots like DeepSeek, is that the one we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Are emerging as strong competitors to ChatGPT, potentially offering a similar compatibility and lower cost with a focus on open source developments, sparking discussions about the future of AI developments and the competition between China and the U.S. in this field. It also says DeepSeek is a Chinese. We just read that. Apparently, it was developed. It developed for around $6 million, which is
They compared it to the
Less
Tony
than-
Stark building the Iron Man suit in
in
the cave.
Yeah.
Like they built it from nothing.
Well, yeah. Look at this. It says developed for around $6 million, significantly less than the billions spent on developing models like ChatGPT.
It's crazy.
That is insane. What's the difference between what's an open source AI? Like, what does that mean?
Anybody has access to see like how, like if it's open source, you can make it too, kind of thing. Like what's the game development?
Like an open world type of deal?
No, what's it called? I think Nvidia owns it, but they make like a free software that you can develop.
Sims?
No, You can develop games off of it. It's open source.
I wish I think I know what you're trying to.
Dang,
No,
I forgot
know.
what it's called. But basically, yeah, anybody has access to the source code so they can see like exactly how it was built and they can use it to do their own thing.
So it looks like they have 3. It's DeepSeek, Quinn, and Manus.
I've only heard of DeepSeek.
Quinn.
You know,
Quinn is another Chinese AI chatbot that has been put to the test alongside DeepSeek and ChatGPT, and Manus is the newest one from China that is being called the first general AI agent. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
First general AI agent? Is that like a...
People are saying we've been being fed propaganda by the government to make China seem not as powerful as it is. They've been saying, did you see all the stuff like I Show Speed going to China?
Yeah.
And he was like looking at all their technology, the dancing car, the PC phone.
Dude, it's insane. It really is insane.
All that
when
stuff.
you
like
look
it
at some of their
opened
stuff,
people's eyes over here to how advanced China is.
we
didn't realize
they really
it.
are. Like when you see, dude, I mean, how come? Like, I mean, they have bullet trains. Like, I mean, their trains are so fast, and like we're still using like what, steam coil engines while they're,
I don't know,
while theirs are like floating above the track, and like they're magnetized.
It is crazy.
They're magnetized from the top and bottom to stay in line, and they're going 220 miles per hour. That's
like
insane.
We're pretty far behind in a lot of areas. I think we're ahead in some areas, but China's just on a whole other level.
How fast can you go in a bullet train in China? So this thing says, 217 miles per hour. In China, the high-speed trains or bullet trains typically operate at the maximum speed of 350 kilometers
We don't have any
per
here?
hour, or 217. I don't think so.
Dang.
Apparently, you can get to from Shanghai. Oh, Shanghai has a train that it goes, the maximum speed is 268 miles per hour or 431 kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour, sorry, not kilometers. But apparently I think it connects 550 cities in China and covering 33 of their countries and 34 provinces. So I think I read something that it'll take you from like Shanghai to Hong Kong in the matter of like an hour or something like that.
We need to step it up.
We do. There's 3,600 bullet trains in China. No, that's crazy. But anyways, back to that. That AI stuff for sure. It's scary. It's not necessarily scary. It's just, I just don't know how you control. I don't know how you control something
Maybe
like that.
because I just don't know enough about it. It's the only technology I've been scared of.
I mean, next,
Like I used to be all for.
I feel like it's one of those things where like either they make it so flawless that like they make it so flawless to the point where we don't, like, it doesn't need us, so it wants to exterminate us, or they make it to the point where it needs us, but the ultimate weapon would be for the AI and our bodies to like come together. Like, if that makes sense. Like be like Cyborg from like the Teen Titans.
Yeah. Step 1 is, what's that thing called? Neuralink, I guess. That's kind of step 1.
I mean,
I'm not. That's too.
I mean, think about it.
I'm not trying to do that.
Think about it. We got AIs. We have AIs. I mean, being just as smart as humans. They're passing the Turing test. We have artificial bodies that they're creating that are functioning. That all it needs is a brain to function, which is this AI. And then you have, and it's theoretically it's a perfect body. It's a body that doesn't age. It might need maintenance, but it doesn't age. It doesn't get sick. It doesn't get old. It doesn't get tired. It just keeps going. And then you have And then, but the only thing it doesn't have is probably like a conscience of like right and wrong or good and evil. You know what I mean? Like based on like, I mean, I guess we
Aside
could
from what we teach it,
from what we teach it, but that's everyone's point of view. Like what, like our point of view of good and evil is way different than what Charles Manson's point of view of good and evil was. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, but that's all. That's for a whole nother story. Because Charles Manson, the government was giving him LSD. That's why he was crazy. I'm not saying no. He was crazy, but I heard that the CIA was giving him LSD, and that's what. And they were like setting him. Have you seen those videos
Of him?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's scary.
dude. I got stuck in like I went down a huge rabbit hole one night just looking at all this like conspiracy stuff. But apparently, the CIA was like testing, like they were like running tests and stuff on him, and people were saying that he was telling people that like, dude, they're gonna let me back out. Like they're the ones who's doing this. Like they're telling me to do these things. They're like forcing me to do these things. They're giving me these drugs, giving me this stuff like that to do these things. And like he was saying that like, so like the CIA would give him these drugs, give him stuff. They will let him back out of prison to see what he would do. And that's why he like his whole like his impact was so big. It was because the CIA was just allowing it to go on. So like he would get arrested.
They've done some crazy
he would
stuff.
get arrested by the police, and the CSI would be like, all right, let's let him go.
CSI.
Did I say CSI?
Mm-hmm.
CIA. My
Yeah,
bad.
I don't know. They've done crazy stuff, so I wouldn't put it past them at all.
Yeah. Now that's some crazy stuff. Name 3 activities to do on the rainy day.
Read a book, bake a pie, watch a movie.
Bake a pie.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Why not?
I'll give it to you. You could bake a pie.
That one's easy because you could say anything.
Would you take $100 million? But here's the twist. There's a snail that's chasing you. That one touch of this snail can end your life.
Yes.
Would you take the $100 million?
Absolutely.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if I would.
Just,
I feel like I'm so
just
scared.
vacation in different areas throughout the year. It's
I
not
know.
going to catch
The
you.
thing dude,
Yeah, have
but
you seen the?
You can't hear it.
That's
you
a whole
can't-
TikTok trend, by the way.
What is?
The snail thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Every year around Christmas, they play the John Lennon. They play the John Lennon
What was
song,
that?
"Happy Xmas."
Why is that a snail thing?
I actually don't know how to explain it, so we'll just move on.
Okay.
But it's this scenario. I absolutely would.
You would?
Yeah.
I think I would be so scared. I would feel like I'm just watching. Like it knows your every move, like
Maybe
where you're
like
gonna be at, where you're gonna go.
Sleep in a like a sealed chamber, and then vacation somewhere during the summer. Move
How
somewhere
fast
during
do
the
they
winter.
move?
I don't know.
Like how fast is like not like Gary or some shit like in SpongeBob, but like how fast do a snail move?
They had snail races in SpongeBob. How long? I'm not gonna type all this. You type it. How long would it take a snail
How fast
to go from
can
California to New York?
snail move?
Oh,
A snail moves about 3 feet per hour.
yeah.
Golly.
You're good. You're good.
3 feet per hour, but you're like, imagine you being like 90 and you're like, all right, you can touch me now.
Yeah.
I've done lived all my life. You can come
That's
get
a
me.
no-brainer. Absolutely,
Really?
I would take it.
I feel like I'm so scared. Have you seen the movie It Follows?
Oh, I forgot about that. It sucked.
It did suck, but that movie, me watching that movie, kind of like paranoid me now.
Yeah.
Like, cause wasn't it about like if you have sex, like you get this demon
Yeah.
or something like that, and now it's following you. And in order
I don't
for
even
you to,
think I finished it.
in order for you to like pass it on, you have to have sex with someone else or something like that.
Dang. Yeah, I didn't even remember that. I just remember probably not even finishing it.
Yeah. Well, then, yeah, I guess I would take it. I was thinking on the other. I was
100%.
thinking like, man, I'm asleep for like what 6 to 8 hours. What if that
You're
thing
good.
comes in?
Just sleep. If
Well,
you
where
see
is
it
it
here,
starting at,
sleep
like-
50 feet over there.
It's like as soon as as soon as I say like accept and I get the 100 million, like is it like does it start then? Like is it starting to follow
Probably.
me then?
But you don't know where it's at.
Exactly.
It could be right behind you.
Don't
It
know
could be
where
in
it's at,
freaking Montana.
but it's on its way to you.
Yeah.
So how
Just wear
long
salt-covered clothes.
can a snail? No, that's wrong. How far can how long does it take a snail? How long? Travel from California to New York. It would take a snail. The fastest snail speed is 0.03 miles. It'll take a snail 33 hours. No, that's wrong.
I guess the thing is you don't know where it's at. So what if you decide to get away from the snail? You travel to a city that the snail is actually.
It says the
happens to be in.
snail. I guess somebody else already asked this, and it says 10 million right now in your hand, but there's a catch. A snail is chasing you for the rest of your life, and if it touches you, you die a terrible death. The snail, here's the thing, here's the rules. The snail cannot be killed. It knows your location at all times, and its only purpose is to find you. Are you taking the money?
Even for 10 million. I don't think I would do it for less than $1 million.
Yeah, there's no way. It says it takes
Actually, no. $1 million's not really that much. I wouldn't want to worry about a snail for the rest of my life.
It says the snail's fastest speed is 0.03 miles per hour. It takes 33 hours for a snail to travel 1 mile. The U.S. is 2,680 miles wide. If my math is correct and my facts are correct, then it should take 88,440 hours, or about 10 years, for the snail to reach you. So every 10 years, so every decade, you just have to move.
If I could find the snail, know where it's at, I'd be good from then on out because
But
I
you
know where it's
don't,
at.
But you don't, and that's the scary part.
But if you could
You
just
could be
find the snail, you're
just
good.
think about it. Think about you just eating dinner, and then all of a sudden, you see the snail. You just see the
Also,
snail.
you could never trust any snail you ever see.
Yeah, you don't know which
Even
one
if
it
it's
is.
not the one.
Exactly. Now, that's some scary shit.
Maybe 10 million.
Yeah.
Name 3 cities in the UK.
Dude, what? I've never. Manchester, London, France.
I guess. I don't know. Well, France doesn't count.
France don't count. France
Okay,
don't
wait.
count.
Oh, it's over. Never mind.
France don't
I was going
count.
to give you another shot.
All right, y'all. So what we're doing here is that, so we wanted to incorporate a couple different things to kind of entertain you guys. So this is our React segment, and
high school.
we'll have more. We have more of those reactions when we find more stuff. But we're just testing it out. So there was a video of Drewski, and he was doing a Miss Rachel. And if you're a parent, you know who Miss Rachel is.
I'm not a parent, and I know who Miss Rachel is.
Okay, well, mainly parents know who Miss Rachel because they let their kids watch them. But we're gonna watch this video.
Miss Rachel versus Blippi. Who's better?
Miss Rachel.
Okay.
By far. But we're gonna watch this video, and I wanted us to react to it. So it should be up when we show you guys here when this is posted. But yeah, so
All right.
all right, let's play it.
And
What's up, kids? Let's learn our ABCs.
Come sing along with us. A is for apple.
Apple. B is for bus. Bus. C is for cat. Cat.
Good job, Phil. Good job. Put that D4. What you gonna do? Kids, man. Fuck them kids, man.
Keep asking me about this. Oh my God, damn. I will kill you for real, ho. I promise you to God that. I promise you to God.
1, 2, 3.
Six. Seven.
It's like an off-brand Michael Jackson.
Don't play with it.
Somebody from the
You
Jacksons.
know this is how they are too.
Hell yeah.
They ride.
Boot up, little ride.
Yeah, come on, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
Shark do 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 baby shark do 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 baby shark. Mommy shark do 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 mom.
Shit. Cut. What's up, kids? Let's learn our ABC.
No, that's probably
along with us.
so
A is
freaking
for
accurate.
The fuck them kids is
I've
kills me.
heard kids show actors are like always way more vulgar than like the most hardcore dramatic show out there.
Uh-huh.
It's
I
funny.
heard, yeah. Could you imagine Miss Rachel doing a line?
Shoot. Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, he's a crazy guy.
Oh, I heard he was.
I've seen like some of his comedy from back in the day.
Yeah.
It's so weird hearing like you can kind of tell it's SpongeBob's voice, but hearing him, like, it's so weird.
Yeah. Name three
funny.
things you see in the sky.
Clouds, planes, helicopters,
Ah,
kites,
damn,
aliens,
damn,
the sun,
damn.
stars. Dude,
Dang, I just suck, dude.
maybe.
I gave you all the easy ones.
All right, I'm gonna do back to back. Name 3 sandwiches.
BLT, ham and cheese, and turkey and cheddar.
I forgot about this, but you got it. I would have said knuckle.
What?
Knuckle sandwich.
You want a knuckle sandwich, huh? I got my first one, y'all. Got my first one.
Woo.
Did you see the Apple's coming out with a flip phone?
No.
Dude, so apparently it's an Apple it's an Apple iPhone, but it's called it's going to be called the Apple Flip, and basically it's going to have a like that Samsung phone that closes.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently it's going to have like a self-healing screen.
What does that mean?
Like the screen's going to heal itself, like, so it doesn't have that like that hard line in the middle when it closes. It's like it'll heal itself. Did you see that?
No, but it sounds fake.
Nah.
Why wouldn't I have heard of this if it was real?
Dude, I mean,
That sounds so freaking made up.
I guess I did see it on April 1st.
And you didn't put 2 and 2 together. You're an April Fool, and they made an April Fool out of you.
Damn, I just
Maybe they are. I don't know.
Man. All right. Well, this is what happens when you don't look up nothing.
Dang.
Let's move into our top 5. Today,
Top 5 what?
Draft day. Hit the button.
Sorry, I had to find the button.
That was you.
That was me. You thought it was the button?
No, but I didn't know what you were doing. So when you were saying okay, all right, y'all. So once again, we're back with our game, not annual because we do it every single time.
Wait,
but
I
we're
gotta
back with our
say,
game.
we played it wrong last week, so don't judge us.
Yeah, we did play it wrong.
We're gonna play it right this time.
Draft day. All right, so today we have top 5 movie characters. Movies only. It has to be the character, not the actor itself. The character, but the actor could make the character your top 5, but
Yeah.
it's the character. We start with our number 1. We go down to 5, and
No, I think we're gonna disagree here because I haven't seen a lot of stuff.
that is true. You heard it first here, folks. He has seen more TV shows than he has movies.
No, that's not true. I'm just
All
saying.
right. Bring us in, Ryan. What's your number 1?
Number 5,
Number 5.
because we played it wrong last week.
No,
Wait, no, number one.
Number 1.
Dang,
Look,
I was gonna
see?
play it wrong again.
Look at it. Man,
Maybe I shouldn't be the one starting us
it's
off.
your boy.
Number 1, I'm gonna go James Bond.
James Bond. Classic character.
Yeah.
I don't think he can compete with Tony Stark. Tony Stark.
Think about influential.
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark is fine. He's a cool guy. James Bond though,
Who's
generational.
who's How do you say that word?
Influential.
Influential. Like they're influential in different generations.
Yeah, he's been around and he's still relevant.
All right, that's fair.
I feel like somebody would say Doctor Who, and I don't.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. All right. I'll give you that one. That's you. You can take that. You can
All
take
right.
it.
The rest of mine are people are gonna roast me for them probably because they're not that good.
You're number 2.
Yours.
No, I went first.
I went first.
You said James Bond.
Oh,
I said.
you said Tony Stark.
Come on, dude. Get with the program.
Number 2, John Wick, baby.
John Wick is a good one, but he's not.
I know.
Not number 2.
I don't have a solid top 5 list. I think.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah, he's good, and I knew you were gonna pick that. I didn't know it was gonna be your number 2, but I knew he was on your list. I don't think any of mine are on your list,
You
so
don't
it's
think
gonna
so?
make it easy.
It will make it easy.
All right,
I definitely took that one though.
my number 3, Jack Sparrow.
See, I thought about that, but
He's just a good character.
But he didn't. I don't know if he's top 5 though.
Just a good character.
Like he's great, but
Yeah.
number 3, which is gonna take it, Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, never seen a Rocky movie.
That is so insane.
Well, who was your other one?
Joker, Tony Stark,
Okay.
Rocky Balboa.
So I've seen those. I
That's
haven't
a
seen
big
a Rocky
3 right
movie.
there. You got a sports movie, you got superhero,
And you got
and you got a
superhero.
super villain. You can't. What?
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen a lot of stuff. I bet Harry Potter's on your list.
Name 3 items sold in a vending machine.
Chips, granola bars, gum, cookies.
I started it too
Candy.
late. That's not fair.
I won. Give me the card. I'm not gonna fail.
All right. You're number 4.
Number 4, Dr. King Schultz from Django.
Oh, he's good. He's not even top 10 though.
Maybe not, but I watched that movie for him. He's such a good character.
I do love
The
that
actor
movie.
is so good.
That's a good movie.
It's a good
That
movie.
is a good movie.
And he's a good character. He's crazy good in Inglourious too. Inglourious Bastards. He plays the evil Nazi.
Oh, yeah.
Good movie.
He does. My number 4, you've already said it. It's Harry Potter.
Okay. All right.
What was your favorite Harry Potter movie?
I've never seen one.
What?
Yeah.
Ryan.
I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter.
Okay, but now you're 27.
Yeah, it's too late for me. I'm not gonna watch it.
No, you have to.
Do you have any Star Wars on yours?
No way. I've never seen a single
Do you have
Star
any
Wars
Lord of the
movie.
Rings on yours?
Never seen Lord of the Rings, never seen Star Wars.
All right, you should watch Lord of the Rings.
Probably not.
Why not?
Because I don't like Lord of the Rings.
You don't know that.
I do know that. Because I would have seen it.
So you think you've seen the best thing ever? You think you've seen your favorite? Do you think you've heard your favorite song of all time?
No.
I don't think I have either. So you think you've seen your favorite movie of all time?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
What is it? You don't even know.
Damn, you got me.
All right. My number 5, and I actually don't know why I added this one, but it's Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. If this was a stream, hey, put L's in the chat for Ryan. Put L's in the chat for
Sorry
Ryan.
for being.
This is the
Sorry
trashiest.
for
Hey,
not
you got
picking.
a boo thing on there? Hit the boo button.
I don't. I have crickets though.
You just made me. I just told you to hit the boo button
There's no boo button.
for yourself. I know, but you just listened to me.
Wait.
You're my son.
Hang on. So I think my number 5 would be.
You just said it. No,
Hang
you
on.
just
No,
said
wait,
it.
hang
You
on.
just said it.
I think my number 5 would be Tyler Durden.
Bruh.
Does that work?
I guess.
I think my number 5 would be Tyler Durden. Does that work? All right. Yeah, I actually don't know why I would add that one. And if I had 10 more minutes to think about it, I would probably get rid of that one and pick somebody else. But Remy from Ratatouille is better than Tyler Durden.
Dude, all right. Well, my number 5 obviously takes the cake. It's Tony Montana.
Who is that?
Hit the bruh button.
Oh,
Dude,
there's a
oh
record
my
scratch.
gosh.
I didn't know that was on there. Oh, you want it? I thought record scratch was good enough.
Tony Montana?
Who?
Scarface. Say hello to
Never
my
seen
little
Scarface.
friend. Oh my gosh. L's in the chat for
L's
Ryan.
in the chat for
in
Ryan.
the chat.
Sorry, I
L's in
only
the
watch
chat.
good movies. That movie's too old. I'm not gonna go watch it. I barely got myself to watch The
You
Godfather.
really put James Bond in there.
Yeah, I stick at influential movie characters, and he's influential.
Tony Montana, Scarface.
Yeah, never
You know how
seen
many
it.
people? You know how many rappers literally reference Tony Montana in their songs? Hundreds.
Yeah, I bet a lot of them reference James Bond.
I'm sure, but not as much as Tony. Tony Montana, the drugs.
You know what? I
money.
think if AI could gather a list of song references, I think James Bond would take the cake.
There's no way.
He has years on him.
But he's not as popular as Tony
Yes,
Montana.
he is.
As Tony
Oh
Montana.
my God, are you
as
kidding
Tony
me?
Montana.
James Bond is
Tony
way more.
Montana.
Who is Tony Montana?
Who is James Bond?
You know who James Bond
I've
is.
never seen a James Bond movie.
That doesn't mean you don't know who he is.
Oh my gosh.
He's so ingrained into society. He's everywhere. Tony Montana. Who?
Oh my-
He's
Al Pacino. Al
He's
Pacino.
got
You don't know-
one movie.
do you-
Yeah, I know who Al Pacino is.
Tony Montana. That is.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
He's
dude.
not more popular than James
You're
Bond.
tripping.
You're tripping.
You're
if that's the hill you're gonna
tripping.
die on, you're wrong.
Tripping. You're tripping. Let's see. Let's
that's
just look
your
it up.
number
Let's see
5.
it. Let's see.
Who's more popular?
Yes. Who's more popular?
That's that's so easy. It's not even close. I promise you that. James Bond is by far the most popular.
No, it didn't.
What does it say?
An AI overview is not available for this search.
You know what? Wait. Oh, my phone is over there. Never mind. I was just gonna say, hey, Chat GPT, who's more popular?
Chat GPT and Google are the same exact thing.
No, they're not.
They're yes, it is.
Chat
yes, it
GPT
is.
searches more than just Google.
No, that's literally if you ask Google, it's gonna tell you. Would
So
you like us
who's
to
more
ask-
popular?
It didn't say.
It's James Bond.
It's not. And it doesn't matter because James Bond's not
All
the
right,
better
it doesn't
character.
matter.
He's not the better character.
You were saying that you were arguing for a second that Tony Montana is more popular than James Bond.
He is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
The better character is subjective. He could be better to some people, but he's not more popular.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. I just know it's true.
Do you have an honorable mention?
I think I said Remy from Ratatouille. Who's yours?
You're just awful, dude.
Who's yours?
You suck.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Freaking
Wolverine.
Frodo from Lord of the Rings. Is that his name?
Yes, that is a lot better than Remy from Ratatouille.
He's better. He's more influential to me.
Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Okay.
And that's
I
probably
respect all of your choices.
the most I will say the most popular one on your list would probably be 007.
Yeah. It's the most popular one on your list too.
No, that's a lie.
No,
that
it's
is a lie.
not.
He's 007 is more popular than the Joker.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Heath Ledger's Joker
Yes.
specifically?
I
Yeah.
literally have Heath. You're
Yeah.
a lie. You're a lie. You're a lie.
I'm not a lie.
You're a lie. He's not more popular than Tony Stark either. No, that is
Dude,
that
if
is
you
a
went
that
to-
is a
if
lie.
you went
Who
to-
are we asking? 60-year-old women?
They're part of society.
Okay, now let's ask everybody from the age of 5 years old to 32.
Well,
and
if
see
you
how
had
many
made that
people-
statement,
No.
I might.
Oh,
Okay, but also that same age group, who do you think's more popular, James Bond or Tony Montana?
Tony Montana.
I didn't know who Tony Montana was.
Oh my gosh, you haven't even seen movies. You
That
really
doesn't
just
mean anything. You know how many James Bond
I'm about to-
references I hear all the time?
Name-
the only thing I
name-
ever
tell me-
shaken, not stirred, shaken,
tell me-
not stirred. The name's Bond, James Bond.
only two.
Okay, I can think of "Say Hello to My Little Friend." What else?
That line is more iconic than both of those things. Besides, maybe the name's Bond. James Bond is probably more iconic than Say Hello to My Little Friends. But that is Say Hello to My Little Friends is by far the okay.
And it's
You
not
guys,
like it was a
y'all,
competition.
Y'all let us know who
But I
has,
won. Name.
Y'all let
wait,
us
we
know.
can't do this one.
Y'all let us know who has the
Can't do that
most
one either.
iconic saying.
Name
is it,
three
is
half-
it,
name
no,
three-
No. Is it the name's Bond, James Bond, or is it
All
Say
right.
Hello to My Little Friends? Let us know who you think.
Also, let us know who you think the most influential character is. Not just the quote. It's James Bond all day.
Okay, let us know that too, and then let us know who is actually the most influential character.
Like, not even our picks, just in
Who's-
general.
Who's the most influential character in movies all time? Please let us know.
Probably got to be someone like Darth Vader,
I think Darth Vader is probably the most influential character,
Yoda, maybe.
but I couldn't see.
Indiana Jones.
What's funny was because the reason why I think that
Bugs Bunny. Oh, that's a TV show.
yeah, but the reason why I think it's Darth Vader is because I've never seen. I don't even like Star Wars, and I know. I would say
I haven't seen
and
Star Wars, and I know like
it's
50%
Anakin.
of the references.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
but I couldn't put them on my list because I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, and I just don't care about them.
Yeah.
Name 3 Super Bowl halftime entertainers.
Oh my gosh, Beyonce, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Shakira, Kendrick Lamar.
All right, there you go.
Come on now.
Congratulations.
Speaking of which, y'all, it's almost that time.
Woo!
We're gonna start drafting. Ryan's gonna get into football.
Yeah, I actually don't know about that.
What?
Just doesn't. I don't know.
You lied to me.
I didn't lie
We've
to
already
you.
told them
you
that you're
put that
gonna
on.
do
I'll
it.
do it maybe. It just seems like a lot.
Here's the thing. How are you gonna want me to get into NASCAR with you, but you can't even get into football with me? How's that fair?
I'm not gonna make you do it, but
But I was doing it out of the kindness of our friendship, and now you won't even bother. To
I
even
just
watch.
feel like NASCAR is a lot less information you need to retain.
I think that's a lie.
You don't? You think it's a lie?
Yes.
When I hear you sit and talk for a solid hour about all these people, all their stats, all this crap I don't know about, I'm like, why would I want to have all that inside of my brain?
It's not like that though.
What do you mean?
Well, you can say that about any sport though.
Yeah, but it's not something I'm interested. I'm interested in NASCAR, so I don't mind having that in my brain. Football?
You would like football if you watched.
Yeah, I'll give it. I might give it a shot.
All right, let's watch the draft. Let's watch preseason games. That way, no, we can't watch. I can't because preseason games are people that are like not starting. They're not like the stars because like the stars don't really do preseason anymore. Let's watch week 1. Let's watch week 1 games.
Okay.
I'll get you catch up. We'll get you caught up on what you need to know.
Another thing, it's like
All you need to know is you don't need to know formations and is he running a curl route. You don't need to know any of that. You just need to know you need to establish a team, understand the point system, and then understand the positions, and then you will be good. Because the thing is, just like with any sport, I'm not gonna enjoy NASCAR without having a favorite driver. You have to have a favorite team.
mine's about to be Cletus McFarland.
I couldn't tell you who that is.
He's a YouTuber. He's why I want to get into NASCAR, because he's getting into NASCAR. He's becoming
So
a driver.
you would rather get into NASCAR for a YouTuber that you don't
Yes.
know than get into football because of your friend?
It's not. I don't know him. I feel like I know him because I watch his videos.
You literally know me.
Who's you're not a football player. If you went in NFL, I would watch your games.
But if I was in the NFL right now, we wouldn't be friends.
Okay.
Do it.
What does
for
that have
me.
to do? What does it have to do with anything?
Because you said you feel like you know him, and that's why you're following.
Who's your
NASCAR.
favorite YouTuber? Who do you love to watch?
Mr. Beast.
He's your favorite YouTuber?
Yeah.
Dang. Imagine he became a pro.
There's nothing that Mr. Beast though. There's
There's nothing that wouldn't make you not watch him.
I would watch Mr. Beast play football, not because it's Mr. Beast just because I would want to see how bad he would be as a football
Okay,
player.
but say he went pro in like water polo. You would watch his games.
I don't think so.
You would watch
I
his
don't
games.
think I don't think I would watch water polo.
You wouldn't watch Mr. Beast play water polo.
Maybe it was in one of his videos, yeah.
I just
But not like actually going to like a professional water polo team and stuff like that. And like, I don't think I would watch it.
oh, dang. I'm gonna watch Cletus McFarland in NASCAR.
Just give it a try. Let's do.
I'll give it a try, but it's one of those things. It's like when you get me to watch anime. I think you're gonna be disappointed when I just. Because I feel like you think, well, he's never given it a shot, so
That's true. You have never given it a shot.
He's never given it a shot, so once he actually gives it a shot, he's gonna love it. All
That
I
is
gotta
true.
do is get him to give it a shot.
But see, the thing is, I won't quit because you haven't gave it a shot. If you give it a shot,
So
and
if I
then
give it a shot and I say, hey, I just don't like it.
But it's like a legit shot though. Like people say, like
What's
I
a
say,
legit shot for football? Do I have to watch for a whole season?
no. I mean,
What's a legit shot according to you?
a legit shot is get a week or two worth of football. Meaning like that's Monday night, Thursday nights, Sunday nights. Not you don't have to watch out every 32 games or whatever. I don't. There's not actually 32 games. Don't kill me in the comments, but you don't have to watch every game because there's bye weeks and people don't play. But like actually establishing yourself, like all right, like hey, you know what? I like the way this team looks. I like this. I like that. I like that. Understanding the point system and then giving it a shot. Like actually rooting for somebody to win and do good. And then take those feelings how you felt and then be like, all right, do I like that or do I not like that?
How do I pick a team? Should I just default Kansas City Chiefs?
No, hell no.
Well, then how do I pick a team?
We're gonna all right. So
I think
when
I
was-
have to go Chiefs.
You can, but I would strongly advise you not to.
Why? Because they're popular and you don't like them?
No, I don't like the Chiefs because so I have a reason not to like the Chiefs. I'm from St. Louis. I was a Rams fan. Rams
Before
are
they moved to Los
Rams are
Angeles?
no longer no longer a fan. But I also was a Seahawks fan before I was a Rams fan, if that makes sense.
How did you choose the Seahawks?
Well, I like the look of the logo. My favorite colors are green and blue. And I was a kid, so when I saw the green and blue and I saw the
They do
the
have a
logo,
nice color scheme.
I
They
saw
have a
the-
nice logo.
I saw the logo and I was like, that's my team. Rams was like a hometown team, so I was always like, all right, if they're not playing Seattle or if they're not playing like playing my team or something like that, I'll root for the team. I'll root for the Rams. The Rams are no longer, and also it was one of those things where like they've also played in the same division. There's divisions in football. So like for the NFC West, for example, that's the division that Seattle is in. There's 4 teams in that division. There's the Rams, Seattle, Arizona Cardinals, and the San Francisco 49ers. Your division, you don't like anybody in your division. It's simple like that. You can like though you do not like anybody in your division. Those are considered your rivals because you play them the most. Those are the teams that know the most about your team.
Okay.
And so you don't like those teams. So for instance, if you were to decide right now that you say I'm going to be a Chiefs fan,
I don't
your
want to.
rivals will be the Oakland Raiders,
Who?
not the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. Tom Brady's now the new owner of the Las Vegas Raiders.
He owns them?
He's a minority owner.
Oh.
So you would be. I actually don't know all of the divisions, the people in the divisions, but I do know that you guys. So if the Raiders, the Chiefs, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the Broncos, and there's another one, but you get the gist of what I'm saying.
I do.
But other than that, I think you might not be like, oh, it's my favorite sport, but I think there's a lot of people.
Either.
But
there's
thing,
not
but
one
that,
sport I
exactly.
follow.
But there's a thing like there's this like I feel like if you haven't given it a try, you can't say you don't like it.
Okay, so you can't say you don't like Lord of the Rings.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. Oh, hang on. Let's make a
Oh,
deal.
please, no.
Perfect.
Please,
it's only
no.
9
Please.
hours.
Only
9 hours.
9 hours.
9 hours compared to watching 2 weeks of games. That's fair. You have to watch Lord of the Rings. Actually, you have to watch it with me. It's 3 movies. Because I don't trust you not to be on your phone doing something else. You have to watch it with me.
Are you not on your phone when you watch movies?
No.
You're right. I'm not either. I hate it.
Dude. No,
All
I
right.
can't stand it.
Why Lord of the Rings?
Well, it's just because I brought it up. It's not really my favorite thing in the world.
I could do like.
But what's something that I've seen that you haven't seen that I'm not gonna make you watch 2 seasons of Severance with me.
Yeah, that calls for a whole season of football. My guess that it would have to be.
It's gotta be Lord of the Rings, right?
I don't know. Have you seen? I haven't seen Star Wars.
Yeah, I haven't either, and I don't want to.
Then, okay, then never mind.
Lord of the Rings is really good though.
All right, I'll give it a try.
All right,
Or I'll do what's that the Khaleesi's and shit.
that's too much, and
okay.
it's the ending sucks.
Oh,
Don't bother.
all right.
So deal.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's a dog. It's not my dog.
Little rat dog.
Yeah, barely a dog.
Dude, have you seen Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
Dude, Adventure Time's coming to. I just
Fortnite.
changed like 7 different times.
All right, yes, I've seen Courage the Cowardly Dog. It always gave me such an uneasy feeling as a kid, but I liked it.
Yeah, I loved it.
I think
it was
Courage
scary.
the Cowardly Dog kind of prepared you for horror movies.
It did a little bit because it was kind of dark.
So uneasy.
That also the one with the Grim Reaper, Billy and Mandy.
Billy and Mandy, I loved that one. Why was he Jamaican?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Why was he Jamaican?
I don't know.
Huh? I
And
didn't
I
really
actually
notice
didn't
that.
remember that until I saw a clip not too long ago. I'm like, wait, he was Jamaican?
That's funny. I didn't notice that.
I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up. But yeah, that was a good show. I like that one a lot. It's not one I think about often.
Yeah. Dude, look it up. Also, I needed to address something. Dude, I saw in the comments, in our comment section on TikTok, someone said, in our first episode, we argued about Matthew McConaughey and Matt Damon, and he was right. Matt Damon is in the movie Interstellar, but I thought it was just The Martian because he doesn't have a huge role in Interstellar. But someone commented and said,
Sorry.
brown people shake my head. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what he meant by that.
What what does that mean? Brown people? What does that? What do you mean? All of us?
Y'all all thought it was.
All of us thought what? Like
He wasn't
what
in
in the
it.
world?
Yeah, I don't know what he meant by that. That definitely wasn't my alt account. No, I'm just playing.
No, that's crazy.
Well, I did used to play that Stairway to Heaven thing in high school.
Oh, he was Jamaican.
I didn't remember that.
It's punching me kidneys, man. Skippity skip skip. Skippity skip skip.
All right.
I don't want to be.
What the heck?
No, that's crazy.
But yeah. All right, Lord of the Rings for 2 weeks of football.
That's a deal. That's a deal.
And it's nice because you're getting to see like one of the best movies trilogies of all time.
Name 3 things you might see in a public stall.
Poop, toilet paper, tampons.
Oh, I didn't even
I got it in 5 seconds.
No, that wasn't 5.
Why'd I say tampons like they're in my bathroom?
You're weird.
But it's true.
Is there tampons in the women's bathroom?
Probably.
Oh, I think there is actually.
I think the thing is people get mad because you have to pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
When you shouldn't have to, I guess.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. To end this podcast, we're going to finish up this game. We have a few more cards left, and we're going to go back and forth and finish this game and see who.
We got to finish the cards?
No, we're going to finish these cards that we have. They're separate.
The ones we haven't used?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
I
do
have
it.
2 left. How many do you have?
Oh, shit. I got.
Just pick 2 because that's all I got.
All right. You're going to do blue or gray.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Hang on. Sorry. I have 4 left.
Okay, so 4.
5. No, I have 6 left. Oh, my God.
All
I'm
right.
going to do gray. You do gray, too.
All right.
All right.
Wait.
I'm glad this one's you because I wasn't going to get it.
All right, you got to flip it.
All right. Hang on. 1 sec.
You need a mic
Name
stand.
3 Pokemon characters.
Oh, Pikachu, Charmander, and Charizard.
All right. Congrats.
I did know that. I guess Charizard and Charmander, they're evolves, but they're still different characters.
Okay.
Name 3 actors from superhero movies.
Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. My gosh.
You got
Why
it.
did I stick with the Chris's? I was
don't
trying to
know.
figure out the Chris. I didn't need to do that.
Oh.
Name 3 support animals.
Golden Retrievers. Wait. Pause.
Well, how do you pause? That's
Wait.
it. You can't. Now you're
Wait,
thinking about
support
it.
Animals or
Yeah.
like the breed?
Animals. So types of animals, not breeds.
Dogs, cats, reptiles. Yes. People be having like iguanas and shit as support animals.
I gotta Google this before we can make a
swear,
decision.
I swear. There's this girl I know and she has like an iguana.
I don't need your story. I need Google to tell me.
All right.
Are reptiles support animals? Yes, reptiles. All right.
Give me my damn card. Hand it over.
There's your card.
Give me that.
All right.
Name 3 games you play on your phone.
Angry Birds, Minecraft, Flappy Bird.
That was fast. No.
Yes.
No.
I've played all of those on a phone.
Yes, true. You
All
cannot no longer. You cannot play. No.
Yes, you can.
No, sir.
Yes, you can.
With what? With a phone that still has it from 2014.
Technicality, but it works. Hand it over.
All right.
All right. Name 3.
It's my turn.
Is it?
Yes.
I just answered the questions.
Oh, it's your turn.
Name 3 rock. This one's hard because we'll have to Google it. Name 3 Rock and Roll Hall of Famers.
There's no way I'm not.
Well, just take a guess. You might be right.
Leonard Skinner.
Probably. All right. Well. Oh well.
That was hard.
Yeah,
right?
I know. I would have just guessed. I would have just named as many rock and roll people as I could.
I would have just. I don't know people. I know bands.
Yeah.
Like the rock and roll bands.
I
So
bet
if
Tom Petty's in there. I bet Prince is in there. I bet. Who else?
I guess
Elvis has got to be in there.
Elvis.
I can't think of any more. Slash.
I know. Oh yeah, I guess so. Everybody from Kiss.
All the Beatles.
Are they rock and roll? Or are they like
Technically,
indie rock?
yeah. No, they got to be. I don't think indie rock was like a
You don't think
thing
so?
back then.
I don't know because
They got to be rock
Yellow
and roll.
Submarine was pretty. That was pretty.
all live
Yeah.
in a yellow submarine.
That was pretty.
No, they started as rock. They got to be considered. They're
All
a
right,
rock band.
That's fair. That's fair.
all right. Name 3. Is it my turn?
It's mine. Look at
Okay.
you. Look at you.
Sorry.
Name 3 things you would get on a Target run.
Diapers, crackers, ice cream. That's so. You can name anything. Hand it over.
The mix of like the diapers. What'd you say?
Crackers.
Crackers.
I
And ice
don't
cream.
know why. That it's just you can name whatever's in a store. All right. Name 3 animals with horns.
Rhinos, bulls, cows.
Okay. Bulls and cows.
They're different. They're
No,
different.
they're not.
They're different.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
they are. Bulls and
Are
cows
no,
are
they're
different.
not.
They're different.
Bulls are male cows.
And what is a cow? A female cow. They're
No,
different.
no,
They're
that's
different.
a heifer.
They're different.
It's a heifer.
I thought heifers are the ones that are pregnant.
I don't know. We're gonna Google this one. I'm not just gonna give you that. You should have named another animal.
And how do you have 3 and I have 2? I told you skipped and you went.
No,
you
I
went
didn't.
twice
I
in
just
a
didn't
row?
count them right. So I have 2 left. Oh, I have 2
should.
cards left.
Okay.
Are bulls cows? Bulls are the male cattle. Well, okay, here you go.
Give me that shit.
Here you go.
Give me that shit.
You know what? I'm not a cowboy. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Name 3 things to add.
No, it's mine because I just did those. Name 3 movies or wait. Name 3 TV or movie remakes or reboots.
Snow White, Lion King, The Office.
The Office.
It's a reboot of the UK Office. There's the. You
know
don't
I'm
have
looking
to
this
Google
shit up.
that.
You know I'm looking
You
this
don't
shit-
have to Google it. It's called The Office UK, and then we have The Office US. I'm
That's
right.
a reboot.
Yes.
It's a reboot.
Reboot or remake. Yes. It's a remake, I guess, technically.
Ryan.
It's a remake. What would you call it then? An original?
There's The Office UK, and then there's The Office. There's The
US.
Office US.
It was a reboot.
They're just one of one. They're just,
No, they're not.
a reboot is like a
Dude,
sequel,
Season 1 of The Office.
or like a
Season 1 of The Office was almost, the script was like the exact same as the UK one.
Then that's not a reboot.
Remake,
That's
reboot, or
literally-
remake.
that's just
what do you call a remake then? Give me the card. You
No,
know, you're
no,
gonna argue.
No,
You're gonna argue over this
a reboot.
or a remake.
A remake is like making. That's a remake is like Justice
Google
League and
it.
then Justice League Zack
Is
Snyder version.
the-
That's a remake.
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
director's cut.
Is it the same characters?
That is
Is
a
it the s-
director's cut.
Oh my gosh, no! Because it's two different directors.
Reboot or remake? Is The Office US a reboot or remake? Yes, The Office US is a remake of the British sitcom The Office UK, co-created by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant.
And is that the same? Or did they make both of them?
No, Ricky Gervais did not make The Office US. That was the dude. What's his name? Who? He's considered because he created The Office UK.
I guess. Here
Greg
you go.
Daniels.
Here you go, sir.
Greg Daniels.
I guess.
It's about. You shouldn't have argued that one.
No,
you know I
I'll
was
argue
right.
in it.
It's crazy that you would do that. All right, my
Hey,
turn.
I got a fun fact for you.
Yeah.
There's fun facts on these.
Where?
At the bottom, fun fact: a Wisconsin resident ate his 30,000. How do you say that? 30,000th?
Thousandth.
30,000th? Okay, I said 30,000th. 30,000th McDonald's Big Mac in 2018.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Name 3 things to add to coffee.
Creamer, sugar, ice.
Okay. Wait, I need to have a 5-minute argument about that one.
Okay, no, that is
All right.
so different.
Your turn. Is this your last card?
Yep.
All right.
Name 3 sports that require helmets.
Football, baseball,
You're done. You could have said NASCAR.
Horse riding.
You could have said NASCAR.
Dang it. All right. I should. Dang it. All right. Well, this one sucks. Name 3 ingredients for a smoothie.
Fruit, milk, yogurt.
Putting yogurt in a smoothie.
A smoothie? A fruit smoothie? You put yogurt in it. That's like a base.
Oh, I didn't. There's always frozen fruit and like milk. All right. Count them up. I still know I won.
All right.
Oh, wait. I messed up.
How many you got?
How many you got?
No, you go first.
No, you have to go first.
Why me?
She's going to lie.
Oh.
I got 9.
You got 9?
Yeah.
I got 10.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You're
did.
such a liar.
I did. I got
You
10.
didn't. Just give me your cards.
I can count them again
Give
right
me your
now.
cards.
Look, well, count them.
All right. Yeah, I
1,
see what
2.
you're doing. Yeah, I could do that too.
What are you talking about?
1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm sorry. I miscounted. I got 11.
All right, whatever.
All right. I won.
All right, well,
That's been episode 6 of Chronically Online.
all right, with Ryan and Chauncey,
And I'm Ryan and he's Chauncey.
That's right. Again, hey, if you like us,
If
leave
you
a
like us,
comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button. Tell your friends, tell your friends, tell their friends, tell their friends,
Tell
tell
your
their
mama,
friends,
tell your auntie.
tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your uncles, tell your sister, hide your kids, hide your wife.
because they entertaining everybody out here.
No, but seriously, we have all our socials. It'll be Chronically Online or ChronPod. Again, that's Ryan. I'm Chauncey, and we'll see you later.
Bye.